What's up, guys? It's me, Durkee Chan. Today I'm here to do a review and comparison of two fantastic YSL fragrances. This is a in-house battle that I'm doing today, and it's between two popular YSL fragrances. We have YSL Y EDP in the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side we have YSL Nuit de l'homme. Now, I would have to say, in terms of popularity, Nuit de l'homme wins. A lot of people recommend it. A lot of people have it in their collection. So, in terms of popularity, Nuit de l'homme is more well known. So, talk about the price. Now, YSL Y Eau de Parfum for a 2 fluid ounce is going to cost you about $100. A 100 ml will cost you about $125. It is a eau de parfum concentration, so you could expect to pay a bit more. For La Nuit de l'homme, it's going to cost you about $95 for a 100 ml. So in terms of price, La Nuit de l'homme does win, but it is a eau de toilette concentration. If you were to get the YSL Y eau de toilette in the 100 ml, my guess is it's gonna cost roughly the same as La Nuit de l'homme. So I guess in terms of price, they're about the same. But if you're looking just at the MSRP face value, La Nuit de l'homme is cheaper. But it is a EDT concentration, so you get less oils in there. Whereas YSL Y EDP has more oils. All right, let's jump into the bottle design. I'm gonna go ahead and take out both of these bottles. Now, both of these fragrances are geared towards nighttime, whereas YSL Y Eau de Parfum can be a all year-round, any event kind of fragrance. That's what it's marketed as, but to my nose, it's more of a nighttime scent for going out mainly. Casual nighttime scent for going out. All right, so we have these two fragrances. I'm just gonna go over some notes for the two. So YSL Y Eau de Parfum, it's categorized as a aromatic, woody, fresh, spicy fragrance. Top notes, you're gonna get a very noticeable and juicy apple note, complemented with ginger and bergamot, which give it a little bit of spice, a little bit of freshness. And then in the mids, this is where the fragrance really pushes. The sage note, very noticeable, and the juniper berries. It's a very spicy kind of feeling, a little bit sweet here and there. And then in the base notes, you're gonna get amberwoods, tonka. I don't really get the tonka in here. I definitely get the amberwoods, the heavy ambroxan type of feel. And then you're also gonna get some cedar and some vetiver just to round it out, give it that little nice touch of woods. So to my nose, I mostly get apple, sage, fruity juniper berries, and heavy ambroxan type feel. The amberwood, it's very smooth, but it can come off a bit heavy and a bit intense. The ambroxan type feel and the apple feel can come off a bit heavy if you spray a lot of it indoors. And by a lot, I mean over 5 sprays. To my nose, if I spray YSL Y Eau de Parfum indoors, 2 sprays, and it's pretty hot indoor because you have the heat on, it can get a bit distracting, especially if you're trying to work. As a scent where you just spray on and you're just doing chores or you're just lounging around inside, I think it's fine. But as a work scent, I don't think YSL Y Eau de Parfum can do it. It's just too distracting. It makes you just want to have fun and relax. You know, it's one of those scents. I would recommend the EDT as the better work scent, or the Eau Fresh as the better work scent, but I digress. All right, let's move on to La Nuit de l'homme. This one is categorized as a aromatic, warm, spicy lavender scent. Now the top notes, you're gonna get a very noticeable, very smooth, rich, and slightly sweet cardamom note. It smells very seductive, very mysterious. It's very pleasing. It's very well blended in here, and it's very smooth when you smell it. Here, I'm gonna spray some on right now because I want to rock this scent. Oh, great atomizer. Dispenses a lot of that fragrance. Oh yeah, it's fresh. Cardamom is sweet, not overly sweet where it's like a candy vibe, but oh man, it smells greenish at the same time. You get the spiciness. Very clean smell, but then the cardamom really gives it that nighttime feel, really gives it that soft nighttime feel. And really in air, it smells very freaking good, man. Smells sexy, mysterious, you name it. Now, it's not something too in your face like an ultra male, not something crazy sharp like in a Stronger With You where you get that sharp pineapple. The cardamom here is very soft, very smooth. Comes to your nose very easily. Nothing sharp and heavy in this fragrance. Now, in the mids, you definitely get that classic lavender note with splashes of bergamot and cedar, and again, that just rounds out the scent, gives it a hint of freshness, gives it that masculine edge with the lavender, and gives it that roundedness. And then in the base notes, you're definitely gonna get vetiver, which is amazing. You know, gives it that nice woody base. Now, Nuit de l'Homme for me is a fantastic fragrance for date night, year round. Fantastic for those intimate one-on-one dates. Fantastic for anything one-on-one. If you're going on a one-on-one walk with yourself, I spray this on. It's very calming, very relaxing. If you're going on a one-on-one date with your significant other to a nice quiet restaurant and you guys are gonna go sightseeing after, or you're just gonna go do something very laid back, like grab a quick drink or grab some dessert, you know, hang out at a rooftop bar, and you two are gonna be in close proximity, Nuit de l'Homme is perfect for that. It doesn't really punch anybody in the face. It's very easy to smell, very easy to ingest. It's not offensive is what I'm trying to get at. Whereas YSL Y Eau de Parfum, if you smell it too close up, that apple and that amber ambroxan type feel and the sage can get a bit aggressive. So our recommendation is get Nuit de l'Homme for the more intimate nighttime events. You could even wear it in like a after work kind of scent, perfect for getting drinks after work. Very seductive, very fresh as well. And I would recommend you wear YSL Y Eau de Parfum for the occasions where you're going out and you're gonna be at an event where there's gonna be a lot of people. It's a bit louder and it's a bit less intimate. So something like a house party, a pub, a concert, you know, those type of events where there's a lot of open space, there's a lot of air, there's a lot of competing smells. YSL Y Eau de Parfum, because of its strength in the apple and in the ginger and in the sage note, excuse me, it's really gonna cut through all those smells. And if anything, the other competing smells really soften the ambroxan vibe. So it kind of filters out the heaviness of YSL Y Eau de Parfum and gives it its final form of that delicious apple and sage note. So for me personally, that's when I would wear YSL Y Eau de Parfum versus Nuit de l'Homme. Now, if I was going to a wedding, which one would I wear? Either or. For me, I would want to wear YSL Y Eau de Parfum since, again, a wedding, there's a lot of people there, a lot of competing smells. There's going to be a lot of noise, a lot of people being active, and that's what YSL Y Eau de Parfum does. It's a very active kind of scent in the nighttime. It really wakes you up because of that Man, that apple note in here is very sparkling. It's very juicy. It's almost edible. Whereas La Nuit de l'Homme is more laid back. It's more refined. It's more intimate. Bit of powder here and there. Okay, so in terms of age range, YSL Y Eau de Parfum, teens and up, fantastic. La Nuit de l'Homme, college students and up, fantastic, fantastic. Performance, YSL Y Eau de Parfum does last longer than La Nuit de l'Homme, and that's for good reason. First, YSL Y Eau de Parfum is an Eau de Parfum concentration, so it has more oils, while YSL La Nuit de l'Homme is an Eau de Toilette, so less oils, so it's understandable that it has less performance. Now, in terms of projection, Y EDP gives you a definite 2 hours to 3 hours, heck, even sometimes 4 hours of crazy projection, depending on how much you spray and if you spray on clothes or your skin. And in terms of longevity, this one lasts 8 hours plus. Sillage is fantastic. Definitely a scent you don't want to smell too up close. You want to have it waft in the air as you're moving around. So perfect to spray on when you're going to go somewhere where you're moving around a lot. Fantastic sillage. La Nuit de l'Homme, projection, I'll give it a solid 1 hour to 2 hours. I sprayed it on right now, 2 sprays, and I'm getting a very, very good dose of it. Smells fantastic in the air. You could hear by my voice, I'm very relaxed, yet still energetic because of the lavender. Very, very good scent. Again, spicy deliciousness. Sillage, fantastic. Smelling this in the air, it's just mysterious, sexy, it gets it done. Now, performance and longevity, this one is a bit on the softer side. You'll either get 4, 5, or 6 hours, depending on whether you spray on your skin or your clothes. So that's it for performance. Y EDP wins in that category if you're looking at which one just performs better overall. So that's pretty much all I have, guys. We went through the price. We went through the vibes that each one of these give off. We went through the age ranges, and we went through the performance. Now, if I was a consumer looking between these two fragrances, I'll just really narrow it down to, again, your lifestyle and what you want to buy a fragrance for. If you're looking for a fragrance for a year-round kind of thing, where you just want one fragrance from YSL because you really like the brand and you really like their, I guess, the image that they put out, then you should get the Y Eau de Parfum. It's richer than the EDT, it's longer lasting, it's more exciting than the EDT, and it's a fantastic casual, everyday kind of scent. Casual, so going out, hanging out, anything you do after work. Fantastic. Spring, summer, winter, fall, day or night, it can pretty much get you through it, but it does lean a bit towards the nighttime. But if you're just looking for one and you're looking between these two, pick up Y Eau de Parfum. Now if you're looking for a fantastic date night scent, pick up La Nuit de l'Homme. Fantastic for those one-on-one intimate dates. Very, very seductive, very, very sexy, very mysterious. It's one of those scents where you get a whiff of and you want to get more of it. And that is pretty much it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the support. And again, I do this for you guys. I try to do my best to help everybody make a better decision on which fragrance to purchase. And I appreciate all the support. And yeah, I'm excited to continue to provide value to everybody and help them make a better decision on which fragrances to get. I'm pretty much almost done rounding out my winter designer collection. I have a couple more coming up, but in terms of winter, I'm pretty much set. Yeah, we're off to spring and summer next, so yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. Trying to get into niche, but you know, I like to take my time with the designers and enjoy them and play around with them and like experiment with layering and comparing them. But yeah, guys, thank you and ciao.